Ryu signing in. Yo guys, it's Talking Anime and I'm bringing you a Hunter x Hunter episode 97 review. And guys, this episode was one of the best I've seen in the series so far, yeah. Well, lately anyway. It's one of the best quality episodes. Not only was the actual quality of the episode up to scratch, yeah, so it was nice. What do you call it? The actual story, what happened in this episode was everything was just up. It was just on top, and that's what I love about Hunter x Hunter here, because it always brings something new to the table, or they're always keeping their fans happy and bringing the same type of quality of work each episode. So, anyways, let's get into this, guys. This is a review. I'm gonna talk you through what basically happened, but I'm not giving too much detail to spoil it for you. So, anyways, the episode started off basically with the Phantom Troopy members basically breaking the. As we already know, guys, yeah, the Phantom Troopy members are taking out one of the factions here of the Chimera ants, basically, because we know that the Chimera ants, yeah, they went off to make their own like type of factions, and there'll be someone that's a queen, and there'll be someone that's the king, basically, and they're making up their own bits. So it's their job to like exterminate the other Chimera ants, yeah. So let's go. So there was the Phantom Troopers already in their lair, and there's a couple of them that's already taken out, and what do you call it, their opponents. And then this episode basically fast forwards to Shikuzu, basically, yeah, the girl with the vacuum, and she's basically fighting an ant, yeah. And this ant, yeah, he isn't really powerful. Let's just say that he isn't really powerful, but he's got techniques to keep Shikuzu away, yeah, which will keep her on defense, basically. And she said this herself because she wants to suck him up, basically, because she ain't really got that physical type of power, I don't think. So then she's basically fighting him, and he traps her he traps her in her web, in his web, basically. And then she's trying to get out, and he's like, not even Master Zazan can get out of this web, yeah. But obviously she basically breaks out the web like nothing, yeah, basically demonstrating her power, demonstrating the Phantom Troopy's power to the furthest, basically, which I thought was just straight epic, straight beast, straight manly, in my opinion. So anyways, the episode basically carried on now, yeah, where it showed the episode showed Shikuzu once again, yeah, and he's basically this episode basically about Shikuzu, Feitan, yeah, and also about the young Zodiac girl called the young Zodiac girl called Kaluto. I can't pronounce her name, but basically she's also in a Phantom Troopy, and she's also a Phantom Troopy member, which is, I think she's Killua's sister, because she's a Zodiac, so I think she's Killua's sister. And they also made references back. She's like, all I want to do, yeah, is bring my brother back. And I don't know if she's talking about Killua, but it showed a picture with Killua was in it, she's in it, yeah. So basically, I don't know what's going on here. So that's another story that can unwrap in the future, yeah, which will just makes me happy, to be honest, because it just told me that Hunter x Hunter is going to continue, and there's still things that we don't know. So anyways, the episode then shows that each character, yeah, are starting to arrive in a certain place, and that's where Feitan is. And Feitan is basically fighting the queen of this area, and let's just say Pink shows up, Bonolivo shows up, yeah, and also the rest of the team. And it basically shows that, what do you call it, Feitan is fighting the strongest of all of the ants that they've like fought so far, yeah. And it also tells us that Feitan is like one of the strongest Phantom Troopy members, because they're like, what happens is that he's fighting now, yeah. He's fighting, what do you call it, the Chimera and Queen, yeah. And he's basically, at first he's not really a hard time. He's having a hard time to a certain extent, but it's nothing big that he can't handle. But it just shows that he's basically rusty, basically, and that he's not like he's not comfortable with fighting anymore, because he hasn't fighting a worthy opponent in a long while. So basically he has to like, it is like training for him, it's like sparring for him, yeah. It's not really affecting him, it's not doing anything for him. So what happens now is that Feitan is basically fighting Zazan, and Zazan's giving him a decent fight. He's giving him a decent fight, and he's acknowledged that. So therefore, yeah, he starts to up his game, and slowly he starts to get better. He starts to get faster, to the point where his own Phantom Troopy members, yeah, cannot even pick up with his own speed, which I thought was just crazy, which I just thought was epic. And guys, it's madness. So anyways, then now Feitan, yeah, and Zazan, they're fighting, and Zazan, yeah, knows, yeah, that he's starting to get faster, that he's starting to get stronger, and she's starting to think, what the heck, he's getting stronger, yeah. And also his Phantom Troopy members are more and more of his Phantom Troopy members are coming into this place and watching the fight with us, and then she starts to doubt her own men basically, and her own and her own people, which I thought was just epic. Then now, what happens in this episode, which was just crazy, what I thought was just mad. Zazan basically injures Zazan, yeah, and then he basically shoots her in her face and damages her face. And obviously she's a woman, and she's taking pride in her, like, I don't know, she's taking pride, even though she's taking pride in her looks. So then she then goes angry, rips off her tail. That's some cell shit, I should say, yeah. Rips off her tail to the point, yeah, where she then turns into some like crocodile-looking monster, or some Spider-Man type of crocodile. You know how the professional look like, that type of crocodile monster type of thing, which I thought was just epic, was really, and it just showed that she's 100 times stronger, and also her skin is impenetrable basically, because Feitan tried to put his sword, he focused all of his nen powers into this sword into one point, and his sword broke. So it showed that just demonstrated her power. I mean, yes, Zazan's power basically. So what happens now? He then gets hit, and then someone says in the team, which is what do you call it? It's someone says in the team, yeah, if he it's Pinks, he says this to Feitan, if you lose, yeah, you can always tag me in. And then Feitan then gets angry, and then when he gets angry, yeah, it's all over basically. That's what they're trying to say. This is what Fink's saying. He's saying depending on his rage, his power will become stronger and stronger. So the more angry he is, the more stronger he is. And this is where, yeah, he basically releases, yeah, some sort of power. Yeah, some sort of power that no one even I don't think we've even seen an anime yet, to be honest, because his power was like some hidden shit. Yeah, but his power and ability to the point where it's called Pain Packer. It's first activated by Feitan's own rage. He only uses it when angered. Feitan uses his aura to conjure a protective armor around himself, and Pinks implied that there are numerous forms of Pain Packer, because obviously the more anger you have toward the person that you're fighting, the stronger that your Pain Packer power will become. And then now Feitan then releases a power called Rising Sun, and it's in other words called Burnt by Sun. And all the wounds and injuries Feitan has received in the battle are transmutated into scorching heat and emitted into the air basically. And the emitted aura then transmutes into a miniature sun that burns the victim to death. And that's what happens to Zazan. She could not withstand this heat. It was crazy, guys. And I was just thinking, hell yeah. Feitan, I don't know, guys, he might be my new boy. Like I didn't really focus on the Phantom Troopy members. The only person that I really loved in the Phantom Troopy was Kroll or Lucifer, and also how can I forget his name? And also the only person that was Kroll or Lucifer, Pinks, and there's also Hisoka, of course. It has to be Hisoka. And then but like now, I think Feitan's he's up there for me, guys. So yeah. But guys, this is a Hunter x Hunter episode 97 review. I know I haven't reviewed Hunter x Hunter in a long while. I hope you don't mind the brutal gameplay in the background. And yeah, stay tuned. This is TalkingAnime. Yeah, peace.